Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning Blog. My name is Melissa Galasso and I'm excited to have you here today. Today is going to be a short and sweet one. It's Halloween and I need to get out there with the kiddo to make sure that we have a Halloween despite that it is pouring torrentially right now. So this is going to be a quick blog and hopefully a quick set of trick-or-treating. So happy Halloween, everyone. So this month, the AICPA has issued a TQA, Technical Question and Answer, on SAS 134. And this really is important because when they issued 134, they recognized that we have comparative financial statements, but it says it's for financial statements ending on or after December 15, 2020, and you can't early adopt. So if you have comparative financial statements, a lot of people were like, how do I handle the comparative if I can't do it for that year? So this is in Q&A section 8100, paragraph number 4, reporting guidance upon initial implementation of statement on auditing standards SAS number 134 as amended, issued October 2019. And again, it addresses explicitly SAS 134 and in particular the area related to how are we going to do comparative. So the inquiry, and this is a summary of the inquiry. The inquiry was huge. I just kind of pared it down. But SAS 134 addresses, among other things, the auditor's responsibility to form an opinion on the financial statements and the form and content of the auditor's report as a result of the audit of the financial statements. Early implementation is not permitted. So if a continuing auditor is engaged to perform an audit of the comparative financial statements in the first year of implementation, is the auditor permitted to express an opinion on all periods presented in one report? Right? Since you're not technically supposed to early adopt, this was not really addressed. SAS 136, which is for employee benefit plans, actually addresses comparative years, and they really had to because the comparative year was a disclaimer. So they give a little bit more guidance. 134 is kind of silent about what do you do with the prior year. So in the TQA, they give us a reply that tells us a continuing auditor performing an audit on comparative financial statements in the year of implementation may issue one report with SAS 134 that refers to each period for which the auditor's financial statements are presented and on which the auditor is expressing opinion. So if you are adopting in 2020, that would be December 31st, 2020 and December 31st, 2019. However, they're not requiring that. They said alternatively, the auditor may issue two separate reports, one in accordance with SAS 134 for the current year and one in accordance with the extant AUC section 700 for the prior year for the 12/31/19, if that's what you would prefer to do. And so it goes on to explain that paragraph 48 of 700 does talk about the continuing auditor. And when you're expressing an opinion on all periods presented, you should update the report on the financial statements of the one or more periods presented on a comparative basis. And then they point out that in paragraph A68, which is the application material, that explains that the updated report is distinguished from a reissuance of the report. And an updated report is issued in conjunction with the auditor's report on the current financial statements. So when issuing an updated report, the information considered by the continuing auditor is that which the auditor has become aware during the audit of the current financial statements. So just a little bit of clarity on what it would take if you are switching the methodology related to your report. And obviously comparative years would be really hard to have an opinion at the top and the bottom, right? So how do we want to do this? These are just two options here. You can update using the current format, or you can present two different reports if that would make you feel better. So that's it. It's time to go trick-or-treating. So thank you guys so much for joining me on the Genuine Learning Blog, and I hope to see you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.